Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football channel, and it's the big game of the group, well for England at least. It's England versus Scotland. Come on England! Let me put the collar down. There we go. Right. So, how are we all? What happened to my last stream, Nico? It went to absolute shit. Like, obviously right now I'm moving properly, like I'm fluid. It's how it's meant to be. But yesterday it was hello, and then it was just jumping around. It was freezing, and I have absolutely no reason why. No reason why it was doing it. It was just my computer messing up, and literally as I finished the stream, about 10 seconds later, it sorted itself out. But it was too late then. But we are here. What we'll do quickly, we'll get the predictions going. I'll go 2-0 England, but I do think we can smash Scotland. There we go. Nico, you're going 3-2 England. There we go. So how are we all doing today? I'm confident. I'm really confident. I mean, this is obviously, we can go through. You're going 2-1 England. You think we'll concede to the Scottish? That's poor from you, Lucy. Gilmore from Chelsea. Yeah. What we'll do, we'll quickly go through the England team today. So, in goal, I don't know how Grealish ain't playing. I think Grealish is our best player. There has never been a point where I think, we shouldn't play Grealish. Never a point in my life where I don't think Grealish should be starting for England. He should be in there instead of either a Mount or a Foden. Probably a Foden. Anyway, so for England, in goal is Jordan Pickford. Obviously, he keeps his place from the last game where he, of course, kept a clean sheet. The two centre-backs are also the same. What the fuck is this advert for delivery? We've just seen the worst advert known to man. But we'll talk about the important things. John Stones and Tyrone Mings keep their place from the last game. Interestingly enough, if we go over to this screen, Google has called him Tyrone Ming. Tyrone Ming, who knows? It's then Luke Shaw. He starts at left back, deservingly so for me. I think he should be starting every game for England. So it's great to see him back at left back. And at right back, we see Reece James. Reece James, of course, didn't play in the last game. Didn't even come off the bench. Kyle Walker played. Kyle Walker not made the squad this week, which I think is probably a good thing. And Reece James, I think he's a great right back. The pivot is the same as last time. It's Rice and Phillips. I think that pivot probably deserves to play again. While I think Bellingham and Jordan Henderson are good, Phillips was man of the match last game, so you can't drop him. And I think Declan Rice and Phillips is starting to get a good partnership together, so I'm excited to see how they get on today. And then the front four is the same as we saw last time. So it was Sterling on the left, Grealish, well not Grealish, Mount at 10, Foden on the right, and Harry Kane up top. I wouldn't have played this team. I would have played Jack Grealish. I would have played Sancho. I would have put Grealish at 10, and I put Sancho on the right, and I would have stuck with Sterling. Maybe you take your Sterling out, you put Grealish on the left, and you can play a Mount or a Foden at 10. But how Jack Grealish and Jadon Sancho aren't starting is a mystery to me. One side of me wants England to lose so we can wrap up the Sancho deal. Do you think Calvert-Lewin will start the next match? I don't know. I think look, that's the interesting question. I don't know what the aim is. I think we should be going to win every game, and I think you can rotate your squad, this team against a Czech Republic and still win it. We smashed Croatia. Really, we're the better team. against, well, obviously today we expect to dominate Scotland. If we do that, we'll be through. Czech Republic, they've got 4 points. Obviously, they're going to come to try and beat us and top the group. We need to, whatever happens, we need to top the group. So as long as we don't lose the Czech Republic, we top the group. I don't care what team we play. Although I would say rotating the squad and rotating the side would be better, because you have games so often at international tournaments. And is it really, are these players able to play 2-3 games a week after the seasons they've had? Look at the likes of Luke Shaw. He's played, what's it called? He's played up until the Europa League final every single game. Reece James played in the Champions League pretty much most games. Mount pretty much every game. It's a lot of these players have had so many minutes. So I do think if we can rotate, that would probably be best. Hello, Dylanos, mate. How are you? Are you a KSI fan? Yeah, I'm a KSI fan. Anyway, what are your guys' predictions, Fazil and Dylanos? Up the Stellar Army. Cheers for you lot. Right, obviously I couldn't do the well, actually, before we get onto that, I'll show you the Scotland lineup, and it's as such. It's Marshall at centre in goal. It's then a back three of Grant Hanley, Scott McTominay, and Kieran Tierney. I would imagine it'll be Scott McTominay on the right hand side of this back three, and Grant Hanley in the middle, with McTominay obviously getting the license to go forward a little bit. I just think like with that, you want your pacey centre backs on the two side bits. So I think that makes most sense for McTominay to be on the right and Kieran Tierney on the left. It's a midfield three of Andrew Robertson and O'Donnell as the two wing backs, with Gilmore, McGinn and McGregor as a midfield three. And Che Adams starts up top with Landon Dykes. If we go over to the table, there we go. Earlier on, we did see Czech Republic draw with Croatia 1-0. And again, when Croatia, I don't think they were great, to be honest. I don't think they turned up and looked very good. So that being said, the fact I thought we dominated Croatia. I don't think there was a clear favourite between Czech Republic and Croatia. And Czech Republic dominated Scotland, so we should beat them. Obviously, yesterday, like it was getting on to, I was meant to be streaming the Netherlands versus Austria game. Due to technical difficulties, which I can't explain, we couldn't do it. But Netherlands did end up winning that game 2-0. And Depay scoring from the penalty spot. And was it Denzel Dumfries scored a second? Yes, he did, with Donnell Marlin's sweaty goal in it to him. So this is how the groups currently look. Netherlands are top, then Ukraine, who beat North Macedonia. Was that 2-0 or 3-0? Or was it 2-1 or 3-1? We'll check. 2-1. And then, obviously, like I said, Croatia and Czech Republic drew 1-0. So we'll go to that screen. There we go. Have I seen KSI's new song? Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. It's not. It's a different type of tune in it to what he's done. What he's normally done. I don't think it was too bad. Are you okay? So 2-0 England. 3-1 England. Alright, let me get them written down. I don't know why, I just kind of like zoned out then when I was reading them. There we go. So the predictions we've got so far. I went for 2-0 England. Nico went 3-2 England. Lucy went 2-1. Dylanos went with his boy, going 2-0 England. And Fazil went 3-1 England. I don't think we'll concede. I watched Scotland against Czech Republic. They had a lot of chances and they couldn't score. I don't think they'll get that many chances, especially with Rice and Phillips in a DM at defensive midfield. So I don't think they'll get a lot of chances. So the chances of them taking one of them chances are even slimmer. But here comes Scotland. Come on, England! Vindaloo! The biggest game in this group stage. And I think it's quite interesting. Obviously, last year we had Wales in our group, and this year we had Scotland. Something that's not really been mentioned. Right, so they're doing the Scottish national anthem. There's Scotty. Scott McTominay. And it's raining, so no doubt Kieran Tierney has taken his long sleeves off, put his short sleeve shirt on, to have it. Arsenal fans creaming over him, saying he's the best left back in the world. Come on, England! Oh, Sir Alex Ferguson's there. That will break my heart seeing him cry. Come on. Come on, England! I'm not at the point where we've seen the national anthem yet. Well, the England team are. I'm not singing it, not yet. If we make it out, if we get to the final, I'll be singing it for the world to hear. But feel free to sing it at home. Look at that guy! Come on, England! David Beckham's there. He's got his mask on, the naughty man. Naughty David Beckham not wearing his mask. But again, to go over the teams for England, it's Jordan Pickford in goal. A back four of Reece James, John Stones, Tyrone Mings, and, pardon me, Luke Shaw. A double pivot of Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips. And it's a front four, of Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, Phil Foden, and Harry Kane. For Scotland, it's David Marshall, it's Grant Hanley, Scott McTominay, and Kieran Tierney. It's Stephen O'Donnell. It is Stephen O'Donnell. It's John McGinn. It's who else is playing it? Is it Callum McGregor, not Connor. Callum McGregor and Billy Gilmore with Andrew Robertson at left back. It's then Che Adams and Landon Dykes up top. Yes, David Beckham was in the ground. Come on, England! It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Come on. Come on, Southgate's boys. Alright, kick-off is imminent. Imminent? Whatever the word is. I can't speak. Come on. Alright, obviously everyone will take the knee. Oh, Southgate ain't got that drip. Southgate don't have the gimp. The drip. Oh my god. Oh. Come on. Che Adams will take the kickoff for Scotland. And away we go. It's Scotland versus England here at Euro 2020. Oh, Luke Shaw's gone down already. Fuck off. Fuck off. Luke Shaw's down. Luke Shaw's hurt already. Luke Shaw's taken a knee to the side. Send him off. He's up. He's fine. Come on, Lukey. Lukey, baby. Go on, Shaw. Shaw with a throw in. You going to throw it, mate? Goes down the line. Well won by McTominay. Go on, Sterling. Running in behind. Grant Hanley just about deals with it. Kane quickly takes a throw into Luke Shaw. Kane. Go on, Harry. Raheem Sterling. Sterling tackled by McGinn. Sterling can't win it back from McGregor. Here comes Scott McTominay. McGregor goes long. What the fuck are we doing there? Reece James goes back to Pickford, who grabs hold of it and goes out to Reece James. Declan Rice. Raheem. Not Raheem. Tyrone Mings. Luke Shaw. Goes back to Mings. Just knocking it out. Knocking it around here. Foden. Foden goes down the line looking for Calvin Phillips, who's getting forward, which he did to great effect in the last game. And it's a goal kick to Scotland. Tell you what, Calvin Phillips absolutely bodied Grant Hanley. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Right, goal kick to Scotland. Rice doesn't win the header. Che Adams takes it down. You've got to be taking the piss. My game just froze. I don't want, mate. ITV. I don't want my game to keep freezing every 5 seconds. Can you not do that? O'Connell. Gilmore. McGinn. O'Connell. Puts the ball in! Good block by Stones. Bloody heck. Boy, can we sort it out? Che Adams and Scott nearly just scored. I think Pickford might have it. I think he saves it, Pickford. But it's too close for comfort. Can we get the fucking ball clear? Adams. Callum McGregor. Tackled. Pickford clears it. Long. Can we sort it out, Gareth? Gareth, can you sort it? Because, not being funny, I don't fancy losing to Scotland. Because they are rubbish. O'Connell goes down the line. Mings, Calvin Phillips, Mount. Wins a free kick. Mings. Up to Reece James. It's been a very stop-start game at the moment. We just need to try and knock the ball around a little bit. Here is Foden. Wins a free kick. Get the ball moving, boys. We're 5 minutes in. We don't need the game to be stop-start. That's exactly how Scotland will want to play this. John Stones. Nice ball to Calvin Phillips, who once again is getting forward. Harry Kane found himself in that 10 position, which I keep going on about. He finds himself in that position too often for me. It was a foul by McGinn on Kane, so this will be a free kick to England. Chance for us to get the ball into the box. It'll be Mount and Foden standing over it. Luke Shaw might go over and be like, "Oi, let me have this." Come on, boys. Get a good ball into the box. Come on. Come on, Mason. Come on, Phil. Put this ball right on the head of Mr. Harold. Mount takes. Rice. McGregor claims. I'm not sure that's going to count as a shot on target. Che Adams. McGinn. Tackled, but foul given. Foul given against Calvin Phillips. I'm not sure about that, ref. Oh, maybe it was. Right, so free kick to England. To Scotland. It's who's standing over? Is that Tierney and Robertson? Not Tierney and Robertson. It's Robertson, someone else. I imagine Robbo will take it. He's got his hand up. Robertson puts the cross in. Tyrone Mings, good header, clear. And second ball out by Foden. Tierney. Ball falls out to Robertson, who crosses it in. Landon Dykes won the header, but it will fall back to Jordan Pickford. We'll get a hold of the ball. We'll dribble it back into his box and pick it up. Quick throw out to Tyrone Mings. No, to Reece James, sorry. Calvin Phillips gives it back to John Stones. Goes into Tyrone Mings. And to Shaw. Come on. Can we have a bit more attacking, please, England? I know about 2 minutes ago I said just keep it easy, but I would like to attack as well. What's that? That's not a foul. This ref isn't very good. In these sort of games, referees just have to know there will be tackles. But you don't need to blow it up every time. Just let the game go. Adams. Poor ball. Mount. Lovely play by Mount. Free kick. Foul on Mount. Come on. Come on. Mings. Out to Luke Shaw. Sterling. Lovely play by Sterling. Running through the middle. Goes into Calvin Phillips, who's just inside this centre circle. Now into Reece James. Foden's made a good overlapping run. Reece James found him, and he goes back into Reece James now. To Sterling. Mount. Foden. Go on, Phil. Phil Foden. To Mason Mount. Goes for goal. Well blocked, and it's out for a corner to England. Come on, England! Luke Shaw made a good overlapping run off of Mount there, but didn't go for it. Come on. So I imagine, is it going to be Luke Shaw taking it? I imagine it might be. Also like a Mount. Luke Shaw and Mount, I'd imagine. Got to be Mount. There's Mount who puts the ball in. Johnston! Hits the post! Oh, John! John! John Stones hits the post! Oh, it's a great header. But just hits the post. Oh, John, you got us. Oh, I could have done with you scoring there. Take a bit of the nerves away. He's towered over everyone. It's a brilliant connection. He's hit it too well. Unlucky from John Stones. Robertson, Tierney. And I was right, McTominay is playing on the right of the back three. Here he is now. Sterling tackles him! Go on, Raheem! Raheem! Up against Sterling. Go on now! Mount! How has Mount not scored? Sterling won the ball. He did really well. Oh, Mount, that's poor. That's poor. It was a nutmeg on Scott McTominay as well. I'm quite happy that like the person that I continuously hate for Manchester United is playing for Scotland. So now I'm allowed to hate him. And look, if there's any day I want McTominay to be awful, today's the day. Like, usually I don't want him to be bad, he just kind of is. Today, I want him to be the worst player I've ever seen play football. He's never even quite been that bad. I've seen some shockers. Stones to James. Calvin Phillips. James. What's going on here? Little afters there by Phillips, but after a foul by McGinn. McGinn fouled him. Well, there was actually nothing. There was no afters at all, actually. Just book John McGinn. Get him in the book. Tierney. Goes back to Hanley. How was that a Scotland free kick? McGinn fouled Phillips. Got his legs stuck between Phillips's. Phillips then tried to escape, not realising. And then they've given the free kick to Scotland. This ref is awful. I mean, I think he ref the Champions League final, but he's not very good. I think I probably gave him credit in the Champions League final for doing well. Not doing well today. What's McGinn complaining? Book McGinn! I think he has been booked, actually. Someone's been booked. Yes! Oh, I had a £5 bet on John McGinn to get booked. Come on! Oh, I'll take that. You take them. You take them. 15 minutes in, John McGinn's already in the book. And what's important, John McGinn's a player that he likes going to 50-50s. He likes to make a tackle. He can't now. He's got to play, what, 75 minutes on a booking? So either he might get sent off, or he might have to come off. But either way, we're not going to see the full and the John McGinn at his very best. There's that header from John Stones again. So close. So close. John Stones. Luke Shaw. Declan. Deckers. Stones into Phillips. Lovely ball into Foden. Foden! Wide! I think he was offside anyway, but Foden shoots wide. Come on, England. Right, long ball. Che Adams. Gilmore. Goes back to Tierney. Goes to Hanley. McTominay goes back to McGregor. Not McGregor, Marshall. McGregor's the Rangers goalkeeper. John Stones. Out to Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke. Get running. Harry Kane. Reece James. Foden. Phillips. Back to James. Foden. James. Sure. Sterling. Go on, Luke. Go on, Luke. Finds Mount. Give it back to Luke. Give it back to Luke. Oh! There was the chance for Lukey boy. There's a corner for England. Come on, England! Mount puts the ball into the box. Well headed cleared by Scotland. Calvin Phillips wins the first ball. Here comes Scotland. Good tackle by Luke Shaw. What a player. What a player Luke Shaw is. Foden gives it to Mings. Goes into Declan Rice. Foden. Reece James. Stones. Pickford. Shaw. Mount. Foden. McTominay wins it. Shaw. To Sterling. What's he giving? Fuck off, ref, you shit. Che Adams. Nice play by Adams. Come on, Anglo-Saxon. It's coming home. That's poor from you, Ross Barkley. Or Villa Football. I still don't really know what to call you. What's your prediction for this game anyway? Gilmore. Tierney. Good header by Stones. But what? This ref can get in the bin. He's actually dreadful. Well, I'm sorry. Stones has won the header. I mean, he might have come through the man, but I'm just fed up with the ref. Oh. RIP me. Sorry, Mandy. Come on. Right, Scotland put the ball into the box. McTominay wins the header. Stones clears. Tierney goes for goal from range. Over the bar. Poor from Kieran Tierney. Stones. Rice. Back to Stones. Tyrone Mings. Pickford. Nice ball out to Luke Shaw. Sterling. Mings. Nice ball out to Luke Shaw. He goes back into Mings. We're just so boring at the moment. You've got you need a bit more higher tempo. Move the ball quicker. Look forward. You need players dropping in. Come collect the ball. We've got nothing. Mount. Tyrone Mings. Stones. The thing is, like, we're knocking it around. John McGinn's come surging forward, expecting them to come press us. When they're not, clearly their plan isn't to press us. Stones. Luke Shaw will pick it up. Not the greatest balls out by Stones. The target was Mount, but Stones got back and collected it. Here's Mount now. Looked for the ball over the top to Sterling, but in behind McTominay. I don't know if he was onside or not, but McTominay won the ball. There comes Scott McTominay. Luke Shaw tackles, and it's going to be a throw into Scotland. He was onside. It was a good ball then by Mount. What I would say is I don't think Foden's had a good game. I don't think he's really got in the game. Harry Kane again, opening 25 minutes. He could not be on the pitch for all I know. Where is he? I tell you what, that Landon Dykes, now he's cut his hair bald, reminds me of Bald Lindelof. I mean, if you know, you know, but he very much reminds me of Bald Lindelof. Ball going to the back post, Reece James heads clear. Go on, Foden. Gives it into Rice. Foden. Foul on Foden. Is that McGinn? No, it was Tierney, I believe. Steve Clark's not happy. Right, he's just realised he's Scotland manager. Mount. Rice. Mings gives it back to Pickford. Pickford just about finds Stones into Reece James. Reece James into Kane. Completely taken out, but apparently he won the ball. Grant Hanley there. Gilmore. McGregor. Tierney. Robertson puts the ball into the box. Easy for Pickford to grab hold of. Give it to Shaw! Go on, Luke. Luke Shaw, lovely ball. Looking for Mason Mount. Just can't take it down. Eddie Gilmore. McGregor. Robertson gives it back to Tierney. How are we? Xavier? How are we, mate? Adams. Dykes. Lovely ball into Tierney. Can someone make a tackle, please? Oh, great ball. Looking for Robertson. Reece James should deal with it. He does. It's going to be a goal kick to the England. 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 Go on, Pickford. Pickford goes long, looking for Kane. He's rubbish, Kane. Poor. Reece James. Rice. Sterling. Rice. Reece James puts the ball in. Kane! Fucking hell, Harry. What the fuck was that? That's a great ball in by Reece James. He's offside, I think. It was an awful header. Awful header by Kane. Like I said, I think he was offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but... Also, is it just me who still doesn't like Reece James's haircut? There's goal kicks to Scotland. They go long. Foden. What? What is the referee? What does the referee keep giving? This referee is an absolute joke. He's awful. And look, I've been very complimentary. Complimentative. One of them of referees this tournament. But this referee, how have Scotland not scored? How have Scotland not scored? O'Donnell with the original volley, Pickford with a save, and Che Adams had it wide. It's a great save by Jordan Pickford. And then the second header by Che Adams. Bloody hell. And if any team are going to score at the moment, it's going to be bloody Scotland. Rice. Mings. Tyrone Mings. Gives it to Luke Shaw. Mount. Into Kane. Go on, Kane. Nice turn by Harry Kane. It looks rubbish from Kane. Turned well. But it looks like he's fucking running in quicksand. Again, like I was saying last game, I'm absolutely fine with bringing Harry Kane off. Absolutely fine with it. Luke Shaw. Lovely ball out to Phil Foden. Awful touch. Awful touch. Pickford. Reece James. Phillips. Stones. Right, we need a Jack Grealish in the second half. We need Jack Grealish. And I would say, and Sancho, but certainly Jack Grealish. Someone who's going to get the ball and fucking run at him. Language again. We're so rubbish on the ball. It's just backwards passing. James. Foden. Nice ball up to Luke Shaw. Sterling. Mount. Well defended. James. Calvin Phillips. Foden. Back to Phillips. Foden. Rice. Mount. Back to Rice. Mount. Mason. Lovely ball into Sterling. Oh, how is he so good? It's a lovely ball over the top by for Raheem Sterling by Mount. And the touch is awful. It doesn't even touch it. It doesn't even touch the ball. Brilliant. Brilliant from the boys. Well done. Well done, England. Away, lads. Away the tune. If we go over to this screen. Look at that. No shots on target so far. We're playing Scotland. This isn't Croatia. Like prime Croatia anymore. This is Scotland. Here come McGinn. Goes into Stephen O'Donnell. McTominay. What shot? Why? Right. Why are these stats different to the ITV stats? ITV just said we had a shot on target, and Google says we haven't. Is that the John Stones one then? Or are they saying like Declan Rice's was? Like his bad touch was a shot. John Stones. Mings. Rice. Mount. Rice. Phillips. Why are we just long ball merchants? Why is Scotland playing better football than us? Why are Scotland able to knock it round us better than we are them? It's just embarrassing. Rice. Foden. Oh, here comes Scotland. McGinn. Jay Adams. We're treating Scotland with too much respect. We're acting as if Scotland are some sort of fantastic footballing nation. They're Scotland. They wear kilts. Their national animal is a unicorn, I'm pretty sure. As is a lion. Embarrassing. Well played by Phillips. For a corner for Scotland. We just need to play on the front foot. Scotland and their passion is actually going to beat us at this rate. Right. Ball comes into the box. Pickford gets a good solid punch away. Here's Raheem Sterling. Go on, Raz. Foden back to Sterling. Heaney does well. Rhys James goes in to Stones. Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke. Great play here by Luke Shaw. Surging forward into Raheem Sterling. Phillips. Rice. Shaw. Rice. Stones. Foden. James. Foden. Phillips. Foden. John Stones. Mings. Into Rice. Just knocking the ball around. Good play by Sterling. It was out for a throw in for England. Shaw takes it quickly, gives it back to Declan Rice. It's just not Philip. Mings goes to Shaw. Rice. James. John Stones. Phillips. Lovely ball. James. James. What the fuck is that? Oh, shut up a bit. We're keeping the ball well, and Rhys James just gives it away. Get Trippier on. Get Trips on. And get Jack Grealish on. Get Jack Grealish on. James. Phillips. Stones into Mings. Stones. Calvin Phillips. Phillips. The Stones. Rhys James. Mount. Go on, Calvin. Unlucky. Luke Shaw. Rice. Nice ball up to Rhys James. Mount. Go on, Mason. Rhys James. Back to Mount. Rice. Oh. Hanley, McTominay. O'Connell. Goes down the line. Nice taken down by John McGinn. McGregor. O'Connell. Billy Gilmore. Nice ball out to Kieran Tierney. Tierney does well. Gilmore. To McTominay. O'Connell. McTominay. McGregor. Gilmore. See, this piece of play from Scotland is better than what anything England's done. Jackie Boy has to come on. He does. He does. The fact that he doesn't start Jack Grealish is an absolute travesty. It is an absolute travesty. Here is Che Adams. Goes for goal. Well blocked by Mings. I can't believe Jack Grealish isn't... It should be the first name on the team sheet. That's the thing. He should be. He's our best player. I'm not having any of this Harry Kane's malarkey. The amount of times I've said Harry Kane doesn't turn up for England. He hasn't today either. Harry Kane, I can almost guarantee the majority of his goals since Southgate has taken over will probably be set pieces, penalties, from like corners. You look at the World Cup. All of his goals, apart from one, came from set pieces. He's been absolutely dreadful today. Dreadful against Croatia. Where's he been? There he is. You going to put a tackle in? No. What we need is... Like, everyone's gone on about, oh, we need to play a front three of Foden, Grealish and Mount. And then with Kane. That will be so good with that. No, we wouldn't. Because there's no goal scorer. Harry Kane drops too deep. You either tell Harry Kane to stay on the last man, or don't play him. Or you don't play a Mount. Because Harry Kane will drop into the same position which Mason Mount's playing today. Like, well, I can show you here. Harry Kane drops into this 10 area. So if you're playing a Mount, you've got to play him out on the right. Or you start with a front two. Let's say you put a Calvert-Lewin. Like that. So you start like a 4-4-2, for example. And then when Harry Kane does drop into this sort of space here, you've still got your vocal point in Calvert-Lewin to get crosses into, and so you can keep this sort of shape. And obviously, if we do get down the line, then you've got Harry Kane and Calvert-Lewin in the box. And at half time, I don't have any positivity. I don't have any positives from that first half. There are none. There really isn't. Yeah, he has. He hasn't been great. Oh, bad performance is an understatement. At least with Sterling, I would say, is that he's getting involved. With Harry Kane, when he gets the ball, like he's done nothing. Like he hasn't got involved, and when he has got involved, it's been awful. Harry Kane doesn't turn up for England. I've said this. I said this before the tournament, and I'm saying it now. Harry Kane, he doesn't turn up for England. Put Rashford on, you'll see how good the left-hand side will be. I don't think Jack Grealish... I don't think Rashford's any better than Sterling. Put Jack Grealish on the left, and I completely agree. Although my one... Now I've gone onto this screen, maybe you do put Rashford on. And not even for, in my opinion, really for Rashford's ability. But for this man's, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw and Rashford, we know, well, obviously Man United fans know how good their partnership is together. Get them going down the line. Get Luke Shaw bombing down the wing, which is something we haven't really seen from our left back. Well, either fullback, really. Which makes me wonder, why is that? What we've done throughout pre-season, not pre-season, like international friendlies, we've played five at the back. And what does five at the back do? It promotes your fullbacks getting forward. If if I quickly load up the, if I quickly select all of them, group. If we load up the three at the back, like this, obviously we'll change it back. What this formation promotes is your fullbacks having to get forward, but we don't use him. We don't use our attacking fullbacks. Instead, we have our fullbacks staying so deep, even though Luke Shaw and Reece James wants to get forward and likes to get forward, they're just staying so deep. And against Croatia, we said Kieran Trippier really harms us because he stays deep and he doesn't get forward. Maybe it wasn't that Trippier was limiting us. Maybe that's just how Southgate wants us to play. He doesn't want his fullbacks going forward. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But look, I'm going to quickly go get a snack and I'll be back for the second half and hopefully we can see a better England side. Alright, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I got myself a knockoff Kit Kat. Scotland created more chances, I agree. And like I said during the stream, it was more like we were more likely to see a Scotland goal than we were England. And the fact we've got, well, I mean, if we go over to this screen, we could look at the lineups. Tell me how many of these Scotland players make this team. Maybe Robertson. That's it. Marshall doesn't. McTominay definitely doesn't. Hanley doesn't. Tierney doesn't. O'Donnell doesn't. Gilmore doesn't. McGinn doesn't. McGregor doesn't. Robertson probably does. Che Adams doesn't. And Dykes doesn't. Oh, this whole no player from the Wales 26-man squad, apart from maybe Robertson, makes this starting 11. I would say pretty much every single one of these players in our 23-man squad, again, maybe apart from probably the left backs, make Scotland's first team squad. How the hell are Scotland well, you know how, because we've got a rubbish manager, rubbish tactics. Only positive for the game so far is that I've won 15 quid. Right. The second half should be soon kicking off. Maybe because I've got a Belgian beer, it might be putting us down. Maybe if I get like a Carling, a nice English beer, we might actually perform. Come on. Second half time is here. Come on. Please say we've brought Jack Grealish on. Please say we're going to bring Jack Grealish on. Come on. Come on, Gareth. Please say you've sorted it. Alright, so Mason Mount will get kick-off. We'll take kick-off for England. No changes at half-time, I notice. And away we go for the second half. Come on, England! Out for a throw-in for Scotland already. It's already a long ball. What must like a Jack Grealish be thinking right now? He's thinking, I'm the best player here. I'm the best player here. And I'm not even playing against Scotland. Do you remember against Romania? When Jack Grealish lit it up and when he got put onto left wing, won us the game. Why is he not playing? Jack Grealish wins us games. I remember against Belgium, he was by far and away the best player on the pitch, including all the Belgian players. And we lost. Right, it's a corner here for Scotland. Good overlapping play there by Luke Shaw. Finally getting forward. It was good defending by, I think, is it Tierney? Should have shot. Should have went for a goal himself. I wouldn't mind Luke Shaw having a shot. Can't be much worse than what we've seen so far, can it? Ball comes in. Well defended by Tierney. Phillips can't take it down. And here comes Billy Gilmore. Into McGregor. Luke Shaw. Good tackle. Luke Shaw's had a good game. Luke Shaw's probably been our best player so far. Rice. I tell you what, I would love to have a Lampard as England manager. Or a Steven Gerrard. I'll take either of them. I think Lampard would be such a better manager for England. This lot of, well, not this lot. This useless manager in the top corner, Southgate. He's not even wearing the waistcoat anymore. The thing that made people adore him. Waistcoat Wednesdays. Gone. Raheem. Kane. Sterling. It's a cross. Good defending by Robertson. Shaw. Mount. Mason Mount. Cuts in. Shoots! Wide. I think it might have been a good save by the goalkeeper. Good save by Marshall, is it? Yeah. Must be. Mount. Yeah, good save by Marshall. Corner for England. Finally a shot on target. Right. Corner here for England. Mount puts the ball in. Foden heads over. Right. Goal kick for Scotland. They go long. Of course they do. Phillips goes back into Stones. James. Reece James, just so negative. Go forward. This isn't Portugal. This is Scotland. They're rubbish. Awful from Mount. Awful from Mason Mount. Why are we clapping that? It was a crap long ball. Look, oh, it's long ball FC. Sean Dyche would be a better manager than for this England side than Gareth Southgate is. He would be. Look at the idiot. McTominay. Adams, McTominay. Looks to play it in. Tyrone Mings good defensively. Is it going to go out for a throw? And it is. Ah. Looking back at where we first met. I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Southgate, you are the one. I mean, I've gone from it's coming home to it's staying out. Like playing like this, we're never gonna beat a France, which is really the team you have to beat to win this tournament. Here comes Robertson, puts the ball in. Stone steals with it. Reece James, Declan Rice. Down the line. Harry Kane falls over. Nice one, Harry. I'm glad you're playing, Harry. You've done really well today. Billy Gilmore. Tierney. Gilmore. McTominay. Declan Rice. Luke Shaw. Mount. Declan Rice. To Reece James. Calvin Phillips. Reece James. Reece James. Rice. I mean, look, we're keeping the ball well, at least. That's improvement from the first half, but Reece James. Foden. Puts the ball in. Might as well not have. Awful ball. Reece James. John Stones. Declan Rice. Someone's warming up for England. Let's hope that's Jackie Gree. Reece. Calvin. Declan. Go back to Reece. Go on, Tyrone Mings. Go on, Luke. Get running, Luke. Backwards. Phillips. Reece James takes it down well. Phillips gives it back to Stones. Mings. Harry Kane. Nice. Harry! Harry, you're a striker, mate. Can we get up top? I don't want you on the halfway line. Sterling. Rice. Stones. James. John Stones. Mings. Calvin Phillips. Declan Rice. Out to Reece James. It's just so slow. No tempo at all. Foden. Go on, Phil. Luke Shaw. Harry Kane. Reece James. Have a dig, Reece. Over. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. It's not a bad effort from Reece James, but it's never going in. Ugh. Looking back at where we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Southgate, you're the one. You still me on. Football's coming home again. Ugh. It's crazy. Out of England and Scotland, you look at the two teams. Scotland have a better manager. Scotland have a better manager. I don't think Steve Clarke's all that. They have a better manager than England. We're long ball. Scotland, with their team, play better football than we do. That's fucking hell, Mings. What the fuck have you done there? Here comes Scotland. Che Adams! Fuck off! Oh. Here comes Foden. Nice play by Foden. Nice ball into Harry Kane. I would have preferred that to be Sterling. Pass the ball, Harry! Pass the ball! We're going to lose to Scotland. We're going to lose to Scotland, everybody. We're going to lose to Scotland. We should be a goal down. Chatham should have scored. We're going to lose to Scotland. How are we going to lose to Scotland? The free kick to England. So Harry Kane, I guess, won a free kick. I'm not sure it was. Foden puts the ball in. Headed by, well, corner one, well, whatever's won by Grant Hanley. And Marshall has the ball. The camera keeps panning to not Dan James, Jack Grealish. Even the cameramen know what sub should be made, but Gareth Southgate doesn't. Reece James heads it back to Jordan Pickett. Declan Rice. Sure. Mings. Stones. Rice. James. John Stones. Reece James. Raz. Go on, Sterling. Nice turn by Sterling. Fucking hell, Sterling. Foden. Shaw. Great ball in by Shaw. Well headed away by Kieran Tierney. I'll tell you what, Luke Shaw's been our best player. Harry Kane. Kane. Easily blocked. Here comes Luke Shaw. Sterling. Mount. Declan Rice. Reece James. Foden. Go on, Phil. Reece James. We've got to bring Jack Grealish on. Jack Grealish isn't negotiable. He has to come on. Good defending by McTominay. It's England corner. Grealish is coming on! Tyrone Mings has gone for a bicycle kick. Grealish, Tyrone Mings went for a bicycle kick. Pickford goes long. Oh! Gone! Go on, Raheem. Go on, Sterling. Oh, Sterling, what was that? Have a dig, son. Here comes Robertson. Che Adams. I swear Southgate is clueless. Like, surely he can't have been like, oh, 60th minute. Because the first hour of the game, we played so well that we have to wait until the 60th minute. The time that, I mean, the saying is that you should make your first sub on 60th minute. Fucking useless. Out for a corner now. I don't imagine. I mean, you don't usually make subs from corners, from defending corners. Sorry, because you don't. You have the situation where you don't really know who you're defending or who your man is. Although Foden's not even in the box, so why not just make the sub? I mean, if it's Foden coming off, Foden's not in the box, so why not just make the sub? Fuck off! Reece James clears it off the line. How is Scotland gonna beat us? James, Scotland are gonna beat us. And Jack Grealish is on. Phil Foden's off. Foden's off, so I imagine Grealish is on there and Sterling will go to the right. Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Now we've got our best player on the pitch. Now watch. Watch us go, don't win this game. Come on, Jackie! Corner for Scotland. Ball comes in. Pickford head punches clear. Out for a throw-in for England. Jordan Pickford just 10 pace. Keep your fucking heads on. Come on. But don't get me wrong, I've slagged off England all game. When we score, because we will score, especially now we've got big old Jackie Grealish, the Brummy man. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna fucking celebrate. Go on, Mings. John Stones. Declan Rice. John Stones. Right, go on. Find Jack. Find Jack Grealish. Mount. To Sterling. Oh, go on. Give it to Grealish. Go on, Grealish. Get the ball. Oh, poor ball. Here he is. Go on, Jack. Wins a corner straight away. Well played, Jack Grealish. Look at them. Look at the fans. They love Jack Grealish. Poor ball in by Jack Grealish. I think, is it Grealish or was it Mount? I think it was. Oh, it was Mount. Jack Grealish is on the ball now, showing his quality. James. Stones. Why is I mean, I suppose his deliveries haven't been that bad, Mount. Wow. Well played, Grealish. Come on, he's already our best player. He's already been our best player. Right, so Shaw and Mount on this free kick. Tyrone Mings. Calvin Phillips. Jack Grealish. Sterling. Calvin Phillips. Tyrone Mings. How can a professional footballer who's playing in a European Championships not take a first touch as simple as that on their strong foot? Luke Shaw. Go on, Lukey. All over the top to Harry Kane. Takes it down. Looks for Grealish. Good defending by McTominay. Luke Shaw. Grealish. Mount. Luke Shaw. Tackled. Cleared by Scotland. Mings will pick it up. Just goes long. He is a rubbish player. He's absolutely rubbish. He is rubbish, Mings. Second half we've been better. Not good enough still. We're not getting Grealish on the ball enough. Here he is. Go on, Jackie. See, look at that. Beats his man. Go on. Go on, Jack. Grealish. Ah, poor from Jack Grealish. But I mean, look. He got the ball up, looked up, and went, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you. And he did. What? What's the ref saying? McGregor. Robertson. Tierney. Hanley. Gilmore. McTominay. Marshall. Goes long. Mount. Go on, Mason. Four from Mason Mount. Can he keep hold of it? No. Gilmore. Out to McGinn. Calvin Phillips. Can he make the tackle? No. Andrew Robertson. Tierney. McGregor. Gilmore. Robertson. Tierney. McGregor. The only thing that I can say about this that gives us a slight chance of winning is we've got a couple good penalty takers. We haven't conceded. If we can keep a clean sheet in every game of the tournament, we might win it. That's all we can say. What do you reckon Steve Holland's saying to Southgate there? Is he saying, oh, we'll keep it on, guys. Harry Kane, he's having a fantastic game. Or is he going to be saying, look, Gareth, you're out your depths. You've sent out one of the best strikers in the world. 2 games in a row, he's been absolutely dreadful. And you've kept him on both. You've kept him on. Why is that? Why is he playing dreadful? Well, maybe because we've got a system that doesn't suit him. Maybe we've not played our best player for, what, 150 minutes of football? Absolutely embarrassing. How we've got a team filled with so much quality. We've got Champions League winners, Premier League winners. We do get outpassed and outplayed by Scotland. Nice play there by Kane to Sterling. Not the greatest of balls by Mount. Why is that to feet? He's offside as well. He's offside as well. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. When is it going to end, Robbie? Rashford's coming on. Marcus. Come on, Marcus. Come on, Marcus. Nice header. O'Connell has we're playing at home. This is at Wembley. Grealish wins a free kick. Brilliant play. Right. I'll tell you what we do. Get this useless waste of space off. Hold on. Fuck off. Right. Right, so Calvert-Lewin. Get him on. Get Sterling off. Get Rashford on. Get Rashie on. Where's Rashford? There he is. Boom. Do that. Actually, just take Mount off as well. Get Mount off. Who's on the bench that Mount can come off for? Nobody! Because we decided to take 2 centre-backs! You know, actually, I know. We fucking bring Rashford on the top. Why is Rashford going up top? He's not a striker! He's not a striker! He doesn't play up top for Manchester United for a reason. So I was going to say, put Calvert-Lewin up top, put Grealish at 10, put Sancho on the right, and put Grealish in at 10. Rashford the left, Sancho right, Calvert-Lewin up top. But no. We've decided to put Harry Kane, take Harry Kane off for Rashford. So we have no actual proper striker. Because Rashford isn't a striker. He's not very good at striker. I'll say it. I'll say it. He's not very good at striker. Sure. Grealish. Gilmore after Stuart Armstrong. Like I said when Portugal played Hungary, I kept saying you need to get on someone in midfield like a Renato Sanchez who'll get on the ball and dribble with it. We've done that with Grealish. We now need to do it for we need to do it for either Phillips or Rice. Get someone who will run with the ball. Rice and Phillips, look, they want to pass it. Get someone who will run. Something like Gilmore for Scotland have done all game long. He's looked fantastic. It's making me tired. It's just long ball. Rashford wins the header. Here comes Scotland. Again, what a surprise. What must Calvert-Lewin be thinking? He's had a great year for Everton, and we just don't use him. He scored goals for us, Calvert-Lewin. He's a proper striker. Well played by Phillips. Pickford can't really get it clear. Rice will take it down. Can't beat his man, Armstrong. Roberts puts it in. Fuck off! Che Adams puts it over. We're going to lose. We're going to lose to Scotland. Scotland are going to beat us. If Scotland had better players, we would be losing. Reece James. Sterling. Give the ball to Marcus. Give the ball to Marcus. Ref! Oh, nearly a penalty by Sterling. It's a penalty! He stripped him! Now, that is a penalty. Especially if the one on Patrick Schick earlier was. That's a penalty. It's not given, is it? It's a penalty. Voice of Peter Walton. Why is Peter Walton a thing? He can get in the bin. He's the most useless man in football. All he does is come on and say, I don't think that should be a penalty because the referees haven't given it. He never disagrees with the referees. There's no point of him being there. Robertson, here comes Scotland. Armstrong. Oh look, Scotland playing better football than we have. Pickford claims. This is embarrassing. Whenever Scotland get the ball, on the ball they are 10 times better than us. We just long ball, long ball, long ball. Scotland get the ball and they knock it round better than us. Go on, Marcus. Hanley does well. Where's Sancho? Where is Jadon Sancho? Over the bar. I think it's going to be a corner. Where is Jadon Sancho? Sterling's not had a good game. He's not. Take him off. Get Jadon Sancho on. Can we please just get Sancho on? Like, I'm actually losing my will to live. Like, Tyrone Mings, head's clear. Phillips goes into Reece James. Phillips. Shaw keeps it on. Rice. James. 82 minutes in, we're still not going to see the best winger. Well, stats-wise, goals and assists-wise, England's best winger this season. It's going to stay on the bench, so we can play Raheem Sterling, who was dropped by Manchester City at the end of last season for not being good enough. Hasn't played well today. We're going to see him play probably a full 90 and not see Jadon Sancho, who's about to get like an £80 million move for Jadon Sancho to Manchester United. He's not going to play, so we can keep Raheem Sterling on, who's not played well. Where is the subs? Where is Sancho? Robertson. Tierney. I mean, what are the stats? I'd dread to think. More shots on target. Nice. I'm far too used to seeing this with Manchester United. We're no better than we have got. Just look at our team. We have Kane, who's one of the best strikers in the world. Sterling, Mount, Foden. We have the Champions League winning right back. Plays part of the PFA Player of the Year. Top goal scorer and assister in the Premier League, again in Kane. Jack Grealish, Rashford. And we're not the better team. Scotland are embarrassing us. These lot lost 2-0 to Czech Republic. Look at their team. They deserve to be beating us. If any team deserves to win in this game, it's Scotland. And this was our chance to knock Scotland out. It was a chance to knock Scotland out of the competition completely. But what this has done, especially if they get a goal, which they deserve to, it puts Scotland in a position, A, to knock us out, and B, to let them qualify. It's awful. We could have knocked Scotland out, but we've shown them. We've treated them like they're Spain, like they're Portugal, like they're France. We haven't gone for the game at all. We just haven't gone for it. We've just sat back, kind of look. We'll let the attackers do what they want. We won't play the good attackers. Good play here by Grealish. Wins a free kick. How did Grealish not play? How did he not start? How did Jack Grealish not start for England? He's come on and showed levels. And we have got a brilliant team. A brilliant group of players. And again, we're going to let another golden generation of players go to waste under a crap manager. A conservative and bad manager in Southgate. How is Sterling still on the pitch? How is Sancho not on? Is he in Manchester? Is he doing his Manchester United medical? Because he's not turned up. And he's not, somehow he's not on the pitch. Ugh. This is pain. This is pain. We're not going to beat Scotland. This is a win for Scotland. Make no mistake about it. This is a win for Scotland. And Scotland deserve to win. That's a shocking bit. Scotland deserve to win. Here comes Scotland. Dykes. And what good chance have we had? I mean, I can think of, they had the, we had the Stones header, didn't we? Scotland, they've had that O'Donnell volley. They've had that Che Adams chance. They had the one that was cleared off the line by Reece James. They had another one as well. I can't remember who had the other one. They've had chances. We've had nothing. And Gary Neville said this is the man. Our biggest asset is Gareth Southgate, is he? Is he? Gary Neville. Our biggest asset is Gareth Southgate. Awful. He doesn't look out of place on a Sunday League pitch. On the Sunday League. He looks like a dad. He looks like you're when you're playing under 6 football or whatever, or under 10 football, and your dad's the manager. That's what he looks like. Where is, as Fazil you just said, where is Jadon Sancho? Like I say, is he doing his Manchester medical right now? Where is Calvert-Lewin? Why did Rashford come on up top? Is Mason Mount still on? Yeah, he is. There he is. Where's he been? 2 minutes left on. Kept the best winger on the bench. Exactly. Go on, Jack. Poor for... Again, what a surprise. Rashford is not a striker. His hold up play, awful there. Fuck off, Rice. Don't shoot. Reece James puts it in. Ref! Gone! Go on, Deck. Rashford! Oh! How? How? That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. We found Reece James. He fell over. Oh, is that for a throw-in? See, look. Watch here. Is there a handball in there? Did McTominay handball it at any point? I don't think so. What? Who's that free kick to Scotland? This ref's a joke. England are a joke. Southgate, get rid of him. Twat. We've drawn to Scotland. Go on, Jack. Go on, Grealish. Jack Grealish has been our best player. Poor from Grealish there, though, but Rashford keeps it on. Grealish. If I'm Scotland fans, I'll be happy. Yeah, Scotland played well. But I think that's also because England have been awful. Go on, Grealish. Go on, Grealish. Mings, Grealish. Poor from Mings and Grealish. Is that full time? That's full time. Fuck off. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, Southgate. You're a joke. Get him out. He is absolutely useless, Southgate. So, what Gareth Southgate's done there? He's decided, let's bring on a player that hasn't played up top all season, has the hold-up game of nothing. He can't hold the ball up, Rashford. So let's bring Rashford on up top instead of that guy called Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who was absolutely fantastic for Everton this season. He can hold up the ball up, can attack a ball into the air. We decided to leave him on the bench. Reece James, did he come forward all game? Luke Shaw the same. Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips. They got mass credit in the last game against Croatia. Today they were useless. Calvin Phillips, did he run with the ball 3 times? I don't think so. Useless. Mason Mount and Raheem Sterling playing the full 90 minutes. Exactly, he did absolutely nothing. We've got Raheem Sterling playing full 90 minutes. And we've got Jadon Sancho on the bench. Jadon Sancho's on the bench. Sancho's about to move to Manchester United for £80 million. £80 million. He's had a absolutely world-class season for Dortmund. Let's load the stats up. So, we go over here. Alright, that's not going to show it. Brilliant. Right, there we go. So, Sancho this season, in 26 games. 26 games Sancho's played this season. 8 goals, 11 assists. 19 goal involvements in 26 games. Why is my webcam... Why is this happening again now? Is it fine now? Sort itself out? No, brilliant. My computer's dying again. Right. But we'll try and see our way through it. Right. That's the page we want. Look at the stats of Jadon Sancho. Look at the stats of him. And yet he's not... He hasn't come on today. Last season, 17 goals, 16 assists. Again, not played. It's bizarre. How has he not come on? How has he not come on? Why is my computer now doing this? Again. Is it working? Is it fine now again? Probably not. I just wonder, how is Gareth Southgate England manager? How is he England manager? He's not good enough. Jadon Sancho not coming on for Sterling, who played awfully. I mean, what's his England stats, Sancho? Sancho in 6 games for England, 2 goals, 2 assists. Again, as a fantastic... He's only not had a goal involvement, on average, in 2 games for England. How is he not playing? How is he not coming on? But we'll keep Sterling on, who had a shocker. We won't bring Calvert-Lewin on, who was a fantastic striker and scored loads of goals for Everton this season. But instead, we'll bring on a left winger who used to play up top, but is rubbish up top. So he went to the left. We'll bring him on up top. Useless manager. And he doesn't... At least back in the day, he used to wear a waistcoat. He doesn't even do that anymore. Waste of time, waste of space, waste of energy, and a useless manager. Useless manager. And that's... Look... As long as we keep doing this, what we did today, not playing Jadon Sancho, no, not bringing him on, not playing Jack Grealish from the off, because he came on and was our best player, we're not going to win this tournament. I mean, we go to Czech Republic now, and I wonder how we'll get on. I do. Look, Czech Republic, they absolutely hammered England. Scotland, sorry. Absolutely hammered Scotland. Yeah. We've just put in that performance against Scotland. We didn't deserve to beat Scotland. Scotland should have beat us. And look, it now goes to the final game. We have to beat Czech Republic to top our group. Scotland, today was our chance to knock them out. It was our chance to knock Scotland out. Now, Scotland, they go beat Croatia, they can qualify. And look, I don't know how good Croatia are. They weren't great against us. They look better against Czech Republic. I don't know. But look, we've given Scotland a chance to get through. And that's embarrassing because the levels we should have been showing today. No, that's the wrong way. Where am I? Right. That's what I want. There we go. Right. So, look at our squad. Pickford, nothing. Champions League winner, Premier League winner, Bings, nothing really. Second in the Premier League, PFA left back of the year. Declan Rice. He's wanted by the likes of West Ham, not West Ham, he plays for West Ham, Man United, Chelsea, Man City, Calvin Phillips. He's a good player, I guess. Foden, Premier League winner. Demands, and is one of the best youngsters in world football. Mason Mount, Champions League winner, and has the best player for the Champions League winners this season. Raheem Sterling, Premier League winners, not at his best year. Harry Kane, PFA player of the PFA striker of the year, top goal scorer, top assister in the Premier League. Look at the bench. Harry Maguire, most expensive defender ever. Jack Grealish. He's the best, England's best player. Jordan Henderson, Premier League winning captain. Last season, so not the season that just went, the year after, was put up for PFA Player of the Year. Rashford, seen as one of the best players in the world. One of the best left wingers in the world. Kieran Trippier won the league with Atletico Madrid. Ramsdale, ignore Conor Cody, ignore Sancho. About to sign for Manchester United for £80 million. In 6 games for England, 2 goals, 2 assists. What was it? Was it 8 assists, 8 goals, 11 assists in 26 games for Dortmund? Calvert-Lewin bagged loads of goals for Everton this season. Ben Chilwell, Champions League winning left back. Jude Bellingham, breakout season at 17 for Dortmund. He was one of the best players on the pitch in the Champions League against Manchester City. You look at then let's look at Scotland. David Marshall, who does he even play for now? Does he? Derby County goalkeeper, plays in the Championship. McTominay shouldn't start in Manchester United's midfield. He started centre back today for Scotland. Grant Hanley just got promoted with Norwich. Is probably going to go back down. Kieran Tierney, he's an okay left back, playing centre back. O'Connell, is he this? He plays for Motherwell, Scottish Premiership side. They're not even a Motherwell. I don't think they're very good either. Billy Gilmore, he won the Champions League, but he's not a starter for him at all. McGinn plays for Aston Villa. He's a good player. Callum McGregor, Celtic. Andy Robertson, very good player. I give it to him. Che Adams decided to take up Scottish citizenship or took that nationality because he would never play for England and plays for Southampton. And Landon Dykes. None of these players, maybe apart from Robertson, make it anywhere near England's team. All of these players, you'd imagine, would start for Scotland. You look at the bench. Ryan Christie. Nobody. Same with Gordon. Fleck. Liam Cooper. Maybe he's alright. Ryan Fraser. Meh. And yet Scotland have turned up to Wembley, outshot us. More shots on target. And every time they had the ball, they were better than us. When they got forward, they were better than us. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. But look, what can we say? We have to move on. And look, we will be covering more games here on the FCS Football channel tomorrow. No, that's not what we want. We want that screen. So tomorrow we got Hungary, France, Portugal, Germany, Spain, Poland. I may be able to do Portugal, Germany. Can't guarantee it. But maybe Portugal, Germany. Maybe. And we probably won't be doing France, Hungary. And we definitely won't be doing Spain, Poland. So we might have Portugal, Germany tomorrow, but I can't guarantee it. We'll have to see. But look. That is going to be it from me today. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Like, subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Gareth Southgate, you're a mug. Play your best player in Jack Grealish. Play Jadon Sancho, your best winger. And I'll see you all in the next one. In a bit. Peace.